The iframe tag adds a browser within a browser to your web page. The most common use of an iframe tag is to embed a YouTube document into your web page. I'm going to show you how to do that. So here's a separate window with a YouTube file. It's one of the previous lessons. So I'm going to put my mouse cursor over the YouTube video, press the right button of the mouse, and go down in this list to where it says Copy Embed Code, and click the left button. I'm going to get this out of the way. Now I'm going to click on the editor window, press the right button of the mouse, and click Paste. And it's going to paste that code into your text editor. Now that's a long line, and it might look a little confusing, but let's break this down. Alright, first of all, you have the iframe tag. Alright, there's the iframe tag, and then you have a space after that. You always put a space after the keyword for the tag. And you have two attributes to start with. You have a width attribute and a height attribute. Okay, let me go ahead and render this, and you'll see how it looks. See, there's the video, and it's waiting for you to click on it to play it. Now, this video is larger than the screen, so I can change these attributes. So let's say I only want it 300 pixels wide. Now, it's going to distort it if I leave the height in there, so I'm going to take the height out. So if I take the height out, it's automatically going to proportion the height based on the width, so it keeps the same, what they call aspect ratio, so it's doesn't look distorted, just like when you do an image tag. Alright, so now when I render it, see, it shrunk it down. My videos are a little bit wider than most videos, just because of the way I present it. Now here's the source code, and just like and when you put an image tag, you have the source. So I'm going to put this down on the next line, and here's the whole URL of that video. So if I actually go to a separate web page and I type this, or copy and paste it without the quotation marks, into the address bar of the web browser, that YouTube video will come up on the YouTube page. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and press enter here. Now you can keep all of the stuff in here, but in most cases it's not necessary. YouTube likes you to keep them in there, which is fine. So you can leave this all in here, and some of it deals with your cell phone. For example, gyroscope. If you're using a cell phone, then you turn it on its side, it makes the picture, the YouTube video, turn 90 degrees so that you can view it better in your phone, on your cell phone. And then the allow full screen allows you to click that full screen button on the video when it's playing. However, if you're using this HTML editor and then you click this full screen video, you're going to get an error. An error pops up because in this particular program, if you're using the Y2K Leader HTML editor, it will not let you view a full screen video inside of an iframe, because I program this as an iframe. But if you're doing this on your regular web page, it'll work. So you can leave those in there, but if you want to make this simpler looking, I'm going to actually delete all this stuff out of there. I might leave allow full screen in there, but even if you don't have that in there, I think it'll still allow you to do the full screen. Okay, now the iframe tag requires you to close the iframe tag, so it requires a closing tag. If you forget to close it, if you have other things on your web page, it may mess up your web page. So do not forget to close your iframe tag. Now, there's a lot more to the iframe tag that you can do with CSS, but since we're not talking about CSS in this module, I'm not going to bother with the CSS. But that's it in a nutshell. How to use the iframe in the most common manner to put a YouTube video onto your website.